If you have your Bibles, turn to First Thessalonians chapter 3. Take about 5-10 minutes to read that, then come back and watch the rest of the video. So Paul and Silas, the number one idea that they're trying to impress upon the Christians at Thessalonica is that following Jesus will cost you something. That it cost Jesus something to be faithful to God the Father and to carry out his vocation and to complete his mission. And that following Jesus, it will cost us something. It is a costly venture. And in fact, Jesus says in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 9, if anyone wants to follow me, they must take up their cross and follow me. Following Jesus requires something of us. In fact, it requires all that we are and all that we have and all that we hope to be. There is no path that includes following Jesus that does not lead through Calvary. Now, that's not the end of the story, is it? Through suffering, through sacrifice, through this costly way of living, God does amazing things, brings out manifold blessings, and changes the world. But it's a costly salvation that we follow and serve. It's a costly path that we trod. It's strange to me that the prosperity gospel has taken hold in so many places around the world. It teaches precisely the opposite of the true gospel. It teaches that if you'll follow Jesus, your bank account will always have money in it. You'll always have health. Your marriage will always be great. Your children will always do the right things. In fact, that these outward blessings are supposedly a sign of an inward faith. It's fascinating to me that this is not what we find in any of the writings of the Old or New Testaments. The New Testament proclaims that following Jesus will cost us something. But we're to have hope because anything that we give up in this life will be restored to us and multiplied. Anything that we give up will pale in comparison to everything that we gain in Jesus. Well, chapter 3 is a fairly short chapter, and it's a fairly singular idea. Next week, we will look at chapter 4. But I hope this has been helpful to you today.